guys, what's going on? Welcome to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and this is a very exciting video because it is a Mill Creek Entertainment mail call. I hold in my hot little hands the latest 4 releases in Mill Creek Entertainment's Retro VHS Blu-ray line. We've covered every single one of these releases. More on that in a minute. These are the latest 4. And in my other hand, also a hot hand, we have the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, the complete series on Blu-ray. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, these are all still sealed. I took these out of the envelope and I thought, don't open them. Let's share it. I ran to my recording device and I was like, let's share the experience with the Serial at Midnight community. So we're going to unbox these, open these up here on camera. You guys know the Retro VHS line, you get the covers. The appeal of these, for me at least, one of the major appeals is that you not only get the movie in high definition, looking better than it has, ever, but you also get a replication or a facsimile or a reasonable approximation of what the VHS artwork was back in the day. And so for those of us who grew up in the VHS era, it mixes that nostalgia for these movies with a premium experience. And so that's one of the things that I love about them. But there is alternate artwork beneath these. I know some of you guys really seem to hate the VHS. So for those of you who aren't into that, you could recycle the cover. Sometimes I say throw it away. You could recycle that. You could gift it to someone for Christmas. But we're gonna crack into these. And at the end of the video, I said we've covered every single one of these retro VHS releases. I actually pulled them off the shelf so that we could. This is the line. So at the end of this video, we'll kind of stack everything together and see how these new releases stack against the rest of the collection. So you can see the entire collection, and I'll put links to all the stuff in the video description below. All our past retro VHS coverage, because there's been several, I call them waves. All right, let's get on with it. So this is Vibes. This is the first of the 4 releases. Let's just go through them real quick. Vibes, Hudson Hawk, No Mercy, and a fan favorite horror slasher. It's not a horror thriller. Horror/thriller. That's what I was trying to say. When a Stranger Calls. So, with that being said, let's start with Vibes. You guys, I gotta be honest with you, I never heard of this movie before Mill Creek Entertainment announced it. And that's really saying something, because not that I'm like a font of knowledge. I mean, you guys, I'm kind of a big deal when it comes to movie knowledge. I'm just kidding. But I've been collecting for decades. I've been a movie fan for decades. And when I was younger, and I'm not going to say when, I'm older than I look. When I was younger, I worked at the video counter, the VHS rental counter at one of my earliest jobs. Never heard of this movie. I wish that I had, because it's got a killer cast. You guys, Cyndi Lauper. Look at Cyndi Lauper, you guys. I see her true colors. They're pink. Okay. And then Jeff Goldblum, looking like he's being summoned by someone just off camera. It's like, Jeff, look over here. Yes, I see. Oh my gosh, I see someone over there. Anyway, that's not a great Jeff Goldblum, but the spirit is there. So this is, I don't know that I've ever seen the VHS cover for this, because I don't remember hearing about this movie before, but this is an approximation of what that VHS cover would have looked like, staring back at you from the rental shelf. This is staring back. And this is the back of the box. This is the back of the slipcase. On the sides, of course, it always looks like there's a tape coming out. Sometimes, let me address something really quick. Sometimes when we talk about these VHS covers, you guys mention that, well, why does it have a tape coming out? Why don't they just do the art? Well, because this is the dimensions of a VHS box. And so if they were going to fill it out, they'd have to either stretch the image or add a border or something. So by doing this, they're keeping VHS, the dimensions of the art. They're not stretching, they're not morphing it into anything else, distorting it. That's the word I was looking for. So this allows them to pay tribute to the VHS medium while also maintaining the integrity of a VHS box art. So that's why they do that. So let's see what the alternate artwork is. I have not looked at any of the, I haven't peeked beneath the slipcover of any of these. Like I said, I just got them straight out of the mail, brought them up here to show you guys. Let's see. Okay, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't actually see. It's Vibes. It says Cyndi Lauper, Jeff Goldblum. Put your hands on our hands and feel the vibes. That's pretty cool. A psychic comedy that's out of its time. What year is this? 1988. Here, alternate artwork on the back too. Can you guys see that? Jeff Goldblum's looking a little worse for wear there. He's been through some stuff. Looks kind of like Sylvester Stallone, circa Rambo 2, maybe First Blood. I don't know. All right. I have not opened this. You know what? I have the handy dandy Highlander letter opener. There can be only one. So let's see just what the disc art itself looks like. Nice. Let me get it straightened for you guys. That's the disc itself. So different spine. Can you guys see the spine there? Yeah. So I'm digging this. I'm digging this hard. I like it. So you could choose this side for display, or you could choose this side for display. What will we go with? Gosh, what will we go with? Next is Hudson Hawk with Bruce Willis. You guys, it's been a really interesting process, and it's been interesting to see how Hudson Hawk, in my time as a movie fan, has gone from being an abysmal failure that no one admitted to liking. We all watched it, but no one liked it. It was like Bruce Willis's shame, not even a secret shame, a very public shame. But this movie has gotten a redemption. It started out kind of ironically. Now I think people just like Hudson Hawk. So the journey of this movie, it sounds very dramatic, doesn't it? The journey of this movie. But the trajectory from kind of a bomb, I'll say a bomb, to something that fans have gone back and been like, you know what? There's a lot of really weird, cool things in that movie. That's been really cool. Who else? Andy McDowell, Danny Aiello, Sandra Bernhardt, Richard E. Grant with Nail and I, you guys, and Star Wars Episode 9. Let's see the, well, here, okay, so there's the side, that side of the spine, that side of the spine. Oh, I just remembered something else I want to tell you guys, but let's peek the other artwork first. So, okay, so that's the alternate front and the back. Any special features on these? No, it does not look like it. What I was going to say is, with all of these movies, Vibes is making its high definition debut, its disc debut. Hudson Hawk was previously in a two-pack, like a double feature from Mill Creek with, I think it was with Hollywood Homicide. So I believe that this is the Blu-ray, single disc Blu-ray debut of this movie as well, getting its own dedicated disc. That's one of the thrills for me as a movie fan. We've talked about this before. There's so many movies that came as part of a pack or like a 3-feature movie kind of a thing, and they're getting higher bit rates, better encodes. These are superior versions to stuff we've gotten in the past. So this is the Hudson Hawk. I'll just show you guys that's the disc. That's on there, man. All right. There's our Hudson Hawk disc art. There's the spine, and I'll put this back in its slipcase. Okay, No Mercy. I believe No Mercy is making its Blu-ray debut here as well. I don't recall No Mercy being in a double feature pack or anything like that previously. So this is a Richard Gere and Kim Basinger. It's up to you. I'm gonna say Basinger. This has no artwork here. That's interesting, but it does have the old school label art on this side. So what, oh, did I show you the back? There's the back. Here's the front. Here's the back. What is the alternate cover art? There's the alternate cover art. So similar, but not the same. It's just zoomed. Just zoom. So let's crack this open really quick. All right. I don't even have to do much rotation here. That's still a little bit. There's the disc. Here's the back. Same, looks like the same back. Rear artwork. No, it's not exactly the same. For comparison's sake. Very cool. And then last, but definitely not least, is the single disc Blu-ray, I think, debut of When a Stranger Calls with Carol Kane. I'm so tempted to attempt a Carol Kane imitation. I've never tried one before. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm pulling out. I'm bailing on the impression. And it would be from Taxi anyway. It would be her character from Taxi, which might be just considered like regionally insensitive, even though I think the country that she was from in that movie doesn't exist. It's not even a real country. But anyway, When a Stranger Calls, the beloved thriller slash horror film. This is, the sequel, When a Stranger Calls Back, I believe is the name of it, just got a release from Shout Factory. Now you have the single disc Blu-ray to stick next to that movie on the shelf. You have those two movies on Blu-ray. So here is the back of the box. Here's the spine. Here's the other side, the label side. All right, what are we dealing with? Let's see. Let's do it. Let's do it, you guys. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. Okay, cool. Very cool. Looks very 90s horror, if you ask me. That's a very 90s horror cover. Horror. Very 90s horror cover. There's the back of the packaging. There's the spine. Wow, you guys, look how young. Look how young Carol Kane was in this movie. What year is this? 79. Okay, let's see what the disc artwork itself looks like. It's a replication of the front cover art. So there's the disc art on that one. So that is the latest 4 releases. You guys, as I'm recording this video, these have not yet hit the street. They are pre-orders. I will put all the links to these in the description of this video, so you can just scroll down beneath me and there will be links so you can just click through and order. And one of the things that I love about Mill Creek is that their retail prices are so reasonable. I don't want to speak out of school. I think these all retail for about $15, meaning you can grab them all the live long day for $9, $10. Sometimes they go down. Listen, we share deal alerts on social media all the time, and some of these Mill Creek releases have been hitting like $6 and $7, and we always try to share those with you guys so you can grab them at the most affordable price for your budget. But we have talked about the latest 4 releases, so let's do this. Here is this is one portion of them. Oh geez, this is going to be tricky. Okay. These are the 90s and these are the I Love the 90s releases. There were 4 90s releases. Oh geez. Starting to do that plate stacking feeling. Okay. And now we're gonna juggle these. No, I'm just kidding. So let's add the latest 4 to the top of the stack. All right, there it is. There's the entire Retro VHS slipcover line. I believe I pulled everything. There may be 1 or 2 missing, but I think I got them all. Let's flip it around so you can see the other side. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna drop these. Okay, very cool, right? Props to Mill Creek Entertainment for really dedicating themselves to this line. I know that, I don't know. There's a lot of fans. We get a lot of support about these releases. We think they're cool. We occasionally get people who are like, I don't like it. But most people seem to be really into it because most people, I don't know, like vintage is cool. Like retro stuff is super cool. And if you're watching Serial at midnight, you probably like retro entertainment because we are pop culture in analog. Guys, let's check out the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, the complete series. Now, this is the complete, I think this is the Blu-ray debut. I know it's the Blu-ray debut in North America. I think there might be a German release kicking around over in Europe somewhere of at least 1 or 2 of these seasons, maybe all of them, I'm not sure. But for those of us in North America, this is the Blu-ray debut, and it comes just like with the Mindy Project a few weeks ago. You know, we just did a video review of the Mindy Project and the King of Queens, all from Mill Creek Entertainment, and Charlie's Angels as well. These are not coming in season sets. They're coming as complete series packages. So I love that. You don't have to track down single seasons. You get the whole thing in one fell swoop. So let's, you know what? Highlander letter opener. I was born 400 years ago in the Highlands of Scotland. Sounds so Scottish, doesn't he? Oh, Christopher Lambert. All right, this is the, let's admire, let's admire the box art. Here's the spine of the box. Here's the back of the box. I see some fine print here. Packed like 30 Rock with surreal zingers. Okay, so it is widescreen. We are dealing with so English audio, 5.1 audio, and English subtitles. So for those of you who want to know, we're dealing with English subtitles, optional English subtitles. That's all they show. So if you need something besides that, it does not list that. Oh, very cool. So we have alternate cover artwork here. Have I mentioned what a fan I am of Ellie Kemper? I have her book. She has a book. I have her book as well. One of the best things about The Office. I love Ellie Kemper. Okay. There's the front cover. There's the side, and there's the back. Okay, inside, let's see, we're dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I like when they mix up the colors. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 4 seasons. It's the complete series, 4 seasons, 2 discs per season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes on the first disc, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes on the second, and that seems to be the standard, 7 and 6. 7 and 6. So you can see there's not going to be a ton of compression there. That's a very reasonable divide of episodes. These are going to look fantastic. So that's class, you guys. That's some quality product right there. So I'm gonna slip this back. I was thrown because this is Carol Kane. Carol Kane? Yeah, Carol King is the thing. It's Carol Kane, who was in When a Stranger Calls. So there's some some synchronicity, some Mill Creek Entertainment synchronicity. This is the global gesture for synchronicity. Guys, this is the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Of course, with all of these things, we will circle back around for a full review later. If you don't see it here on the channel, that's why it's important for you to visit serialatmidnight.com, because sometimes these things manifest themselves as written reviews. This is written reviews, and sometimes, we'll keep your eyes peeled on social media for all of our updates. We drop content every single day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. We're constantly dropping knowledge on you guys. So that's going to do it. This is the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt on a Blu-ray. It's on DVD as well. The series is also getting a DVD release, so you have a choice. If you're not into Blu-ray, if you're like, I hate high definition, it is coming out on DVD as well. And once again, the latest 4 releases in the fan them out. Yeah. The latest 4 releases in Mill Creek's Retro VHS line. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out, talking about Mill Creek Entertainment's latest releases. Of course, there's more coming. Ultraman is once again releasing himself upon these. That doesn't sound right. Ultraman is once again defending Earth in just a matter of days/weeks. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out right now, and we will keep you posted on all of it. So guys, thank you again for your time. I appreciate you so very much. Take care, and until next time, I will catch you later.